Well, this is a little HHO unit, Brown's gas unit that I'm using right now. I'm using it with a candle. I got it around my nose here. Now, I've been breathing this stuff probably about a good 10 hours a day and feel pretty good. But, you know, I was reading something yesterday, and here's my cat right here. Hey, meow, meow. Brown's gas, best uses, right? Get this dumb message off here. This was alleviation of fibromyalgia. Sprayed Brown's gas is absorbed on the skin, hydrates the muscle where the pain occurs to recover the tissues in the muscle, resulting in elimination of pain by relaxation of the muscle, right? Alleviation of symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, degenerative arthritis. Acute pain was alleviated by spraying, occurred only once. Some patients underwent pain alleviation so that they had a normal life. There's a lot of them in here. Alleviation of headache just by spraying this water. So what I decided to do, instead of dumping out this water, just reusing it to fill up the tank back up again, because I have to refill this every day. It produces so much gas that I have to fill it every day. What I've been doing is I take a clean washcloth and I soak the washcloth in that water. Then I put it all around my face, back of my neck, on my hands and stuff. Now, I don't have any arthritic pain in the first place. And I know if you're using a cool, wet towel, washcloth, and you rub it on your face, you're going to feel more wide awake. But I started thinking that this thing's probably going to have some other health benefits, because what I do is I make, you know, I got this testimony here. This was difficult to find this, and I don't want to post it anywhere because it's not my work, but it's, well, I'm also using this water bottle here. This is just a hydrogen water bottle, H2. I drink hydrogen water, not HHO water, because I don't feel like, you know, I just use this all the time. I mean, to me, that's good enough. But now I added another thing where I take the hydrogen water, the HHO water, excuse me, and put on the washcloth, and then I rub it on my face and stuff. So here, ocular disease, patient with ocular disease, such as simple ocular congestion after image styes, glaucoma, cataract, experience considerable disease improvements by spraying of Brown's gas around on their eyes. Then they had Parkinson's disease. This was like a freaking miracle and a half. Fixed a lot of things with Parkinson's. So I don't know. So I'm just doing this for the hell of it. I mean, I can't really tell you, you know, that I got this problem and it's going to get fixed and whatever. But to me, if it's doing this, you see, there's no downside to this Brown's gas stuff, other than don't put a match to it because it'll blow up. But it's simply water. That's all it is. I mean, it's hydrogen and oxygen and electrically expanded water and HHO. It's all, whatever's in Brown's gas is just comes from water, and it's probably something that goes on in your body at all times. So, and if you want to, you know, make a contribution to me, I'm over on freaking what do you call it here, BitChute. So you can see that right there, Synergy 7. That's my channel. So I'll be putting this video up on here too. But this thing, this unit, I mean I paid $125, and I bought the plastic mason jars, the this adhesive shoe glue, some of these extra cords, the cannulas, of course the lye, which is the electrolyte, and a silicone gasket for the plastic mason jar. Really, it was only about $165, $175 total. It's like, man, this thing's unit's going like the Energizer Bunny, no problems, man. It's been going good. Produces a lot of gas, and it's just another use. And I says, you know, why the hell not? Another thing I was thinking is, if you take that washcloth, it doesn't say nothing about baldness or anything like that, or I don't have any. Well, I might have a slight thinning, very slight, very it's not much, but I know this guy. George Wiseman, he said his hair grew back more. He still got bald, but he's like just the line where the hair starts went up higher into, you know, some of the baldness went away. I started thinking, you know, if you put this washcloth that's soaked with the Brown's gas or HHO on top of your head, or you just put this on top of your head, maybe that'll restore hair color possibly. I don't know. Something to experiment with. But this was, this was another thing with people who had a problem with the knee. Brown's gas was sprayed on the right knee joint for 30 minutes and on the left knee joint for 30 minutes, and with 2 20-minute pauses between the two sprayings. Immediately after spraying, the joints were relaxed and the pain completely disappeared. The patient could walk at a brisk pace on flat ground with no assistance, did not feel severe pain when she went up and down the stairs. So it has, I'm not going to post this anywhere. I don't want to say where I got this. This was difficult to find. A lot of digging, and it wasn't through Google search either, too. I can tell you that right now. Google probably has this buried someplace really bad. This gave me the idea of putting that. You see, this thing's getting treated. You see, this is another thing. If you're taking a bath with HHO water, it takes, I think, like 7 minutes or something to saturate like a liter of water or something, like around that time. And you figure it's going to take like a bathtub. It might take 10 hours or something like that, easy. If you can ever, to saturate that much water with HHO and hydrogen, it's just too much by volume. So this thing, I have this thing running all day. So when I get to change that, when I go to put new water in that, it's going through this filter. That's the second filter. What I do is it's fully saturated with HHO. So what I do is I put it on a clean washcloth, and then you put on your face, your hair, your hands, your arms, your elbows, whatever. And in my case, I really can't tell you because I don't really have these pains and stuff that these other people were testifying that went away. So this was the one about a headache. Brown's gas was sprayed on the back of the neck for 15 minutes and on both shoulders for 10 minutes for each. During the spraying, the back part of the neck was relaxed and disappearance of headache was felt. After the spraying, the headache disappeared. In addition, the dimness and redness in the bloodshot eyes was removed. So this is like a 28-page document. I don't know, you're going to say, where is it? Well, if I can tell you the truth, I forgot where this was. I didn't bookmark it. I PDF'd it. I have a habit of doing that because if you don't PDF an article, these freaking articles keep disappearing off the internet. And there was something I was looking for that was a chart. And I don't know where the hell it is anymore. I found it one time. It's a chart that says drink the water to do this for these ailments, breathe the gas for these elements or a combination, or use topical application for these, for different things. It was a chart that had all these different things, like if you use a combination of methods. I don't know where the hell that chart was anymore. Can't find it. You could Google I didn't get this off of Google, I'll tell you that. This was like, I think I used the entire web or something. Man, it was it took me hours to find this huge ass document. I might post something like this later on, like if I get synergy7.com going. I might post that stuff up there. I don't know. But this was another thing. Here was one. Subject male, age 58, symptoms acute stomach ache. Treatment and effect. We sprayed the abdomen that had the pain for 15 minutes. Unlike before the spraying, on which the abdomen pain was too severe to move, immediately after the spraying, the abdomen pain completely disappeared. You see, the HHO actually goes right through the skin, right to the tissue, right below it. And it works as a selective antioxidant when you need it. So, there's loads of freaking testimonies here, man. I don't know. Where the hell was this from, man? I made this title up here, man. I don't know where the hell I got this from. It might have been rexresearch.com, and it was a document that was a link from there someplace. Because I remember I was looking at that a lot. I don't know where it is exactly. But there's a lot of stuff in here. So that gave me the idea about freaking, use, instead of just pouring that water back in the tank, putting it on a washcloth, rub it all around your face and all this kind of crap like that. So, and it's just like a third use. And to me, if that water, you see, there's testimonies out there where they use this HHO water, and like say a person had cancer on the scalp or their skin or something on their head, they would take the HHO water and put a shower cap over it to keep it wet so it wouldn't evaporate and keep everything inside, and then we keep changing out the put more water there, and then the cancer on the skin went away real fast, melanomas. So I don't know, and it's not harmful. That's the thing, it definitely isn't harmful. The only thing that's what's bubbling in there is right from the water itself. There's nothing but water in there, man. I mean, the catalyst is in the machine itself. In here, the catalyst, some of it might be in the HHO, but it gets filtered out the first filter. That's just the second filter right there, bubbler. But that's making the water have a lot of HHO in it. And that's this would put pharmaceutical right the hell out of business. It's just another method. It's another one of those things I just noticed, that it's like simple, practical app. It's like this machine, I'm using this thing now for how many months now? I started using it in January, and it's May right now. So I've been using it 4 months, right? No problems. It's got, the only pressure relief valve is this thing right here. But I watch, I'm careful with it. You got to be careful. It's just like anything else. I mean, I got regular welding units like a MIG welder. I mean, you can do stupid things with that too. I mean, I got a chainsaw. You can do stupid things with that. You just got to watch. You got to watch what you're doing with these things. This doesn't have all the safety features on it, obviously. That's why George Wiseman's machines is more money. He rebuilds the crap out of them. Yeah, but it's a cheap way I'm getting by here. So, but that's another thing. Just I take the washcloth, clean washcloth, and put it in there, put it on your hands and stuff like that. These are also my copper bracelets I wear all the time. Maybe that's why I don't have any pain in my hands. I don't know. I got one here. Got one on here too. See? So I don't know. And well, I know anytime you rub a nice wet washcloth on your face, you do feel more wide awake, but maybe I felt more wide awake than usual because it's HHO water too. That's another thing. It'll wake you up more in the morning. It can't do you no harm. That's the thing. This stuff can't do you no harm. So, considering all the good it does, it's a stupid, simple thing. Yet, who the hell's thinking of it? It aggravates the crap. Well, it doesn't aggravate me because I start telling people. I just think to myself, these people are freaking dumb. It's, I can tell people this type of stuff, at dinner or something, about this. They don't pay attention. They just think it's another bullshit thing. They don't listen. They don't listen. A lot of these people, I told them about it, maybe they'd be alive today. They don't listen. They don't give a crap. I mean, they think it's almost like a joke. And I'm like, oh, whatever. I tell you the truth, I'd rather have this than, 10 doctors on staff with all the pharmaceuticals in the world that I want, I can have for free. I'd rather have this, to tell you the truth. I'd rather have this damn thing. It cost me like $165 total than all those jerks put together. So, I don't know if you'll see this video on YouTube long term or not, but, it's going to be up on VidShoot. So, you want to make a contribution for my, ideas here and all this kind of crap, fine. It's just a simple thing. I says, how come I didn't, I was thinking about doing this before, but I says, the simplest thing to do is just take a whole, you get a bunch of washcloths, and, you take a brand new one, clean one every day, and you soak it really good in the water, and then you rub it on your face, and in your hair, and on your skin, and all that kind of crap. Do that a few times in the morning, before you change this out. Why not take full advantage of all the crap? But I didn't think, what I didn't know was this. I didn't think that would do that much. I was thinking, if you just do that for a few minutes, what's that going to do, right? But then I started looking at all these testimonies. Holy smokes. Elimination, alleviation of fibromyalgia just by freaking putting the water on your skin for a few minutes. Because it goes right in there, right into the tissue. It's like breathing does certain things, drinking the water does other things, and then topical application does other things. You want to do all those methods. So, but I didn't think this stuff was that. When I saw all this, I said, I didn't expect this. I thought some of this stuff took like months to work. This is freaking crazy. And I do, now that I say it, I'm thinking about it, I think I found this off of rexresearch.com someplace. I don't know where the hell the link is. This thing's got a lot of testimonies on Parkinson's too. That's another thing. So, you know, that's why I'm doing this. I mean, it's like I don't have these ailments, but I figured if it's doing all this good, why not do it? Because it's probably doing you some kind of good anyway. I'm just flabbergasted by what this stuff can do. And, you know, I knew about this crap years ago, HHO and Brown's gas. I knew about it first for cars, then I knew about it for health. I just didn't think it was that powerful. That's the part that stopped me from getting into it a lot earlier. And now that I think about it, you know, I was desperately trying to save my little kitty cat, Tiffany Goldigger here, and from cancer. And I was giving her the Doc Willard water too. That was even like a catalyzed water. Maybe if I gave her that stuff, she wouldn't have got dehydrated. Because she's drinking a lot of water, and somehow her organs weren't working right. She still got dehydrated. If I could have kept her hydrated, maybe I could have got her over the hump, because I did. Just with the oils I put on her skin where she had the skin cancer, that all went away. And also the cancerous tumor, you could smell the cancerous tumor was, when it was first picked up, it grew real fast. I mean, it sounded like a freaking week, you know. And you could see that was going away on her tongue because she was eating a lot better. But you know, now that I know about this crap, if I was doing this with this HHO water, I mean, yeah, I did get rid of the cancer on her skin, the little kitty cat, and I did that with Live On Labs vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D, coconut oil, and there's a couple other things I did, and just kept rubbing on her skin. Actually, it did freaking fix it, and the fur was coming back in nice and white and stuff. Everything was going good there. She just got dehydrated because of organ failure. But then I started thinking, because the kidneys weren't working right, I started thinking, boy, if I would have given her this stuff. But I didn't have this thing. First thing I ordered was something else that was a car kit, and it was like a couple days before she was basically gone, you know. And I would have had to put that damn thing together. If I would have known about this stuff, that little kitty cat would be alive today, I think. She'd be alive today. It's pissing me off, man. So, you know, if your cat is sick or something, I mean, not that you know it's going to work or not. The only thing is, I can tell you, the HHO water does no harm. It sure as hell doesn't do any harm. You know? I'm keeping this in mind for my little guys here, man. Here's one of them right there. Hey, you. It's a little onyx. Little freaking yo-yo. Anyway, long video, but if you want to make a contribution to the channel, you can only do it on BitChute. It's Synergy 7, SYY Energy 7. And, you know, I'm just blown away by, you know, I kind of know this stuff and I kind of know about it, but then here it is right in my face. I'm like, holy smokes, you mean to tell me just topical application of HHO water will do this much? I thought you had to, like, soak it for, like, days or something, you know, like, for 30 minutes a day or something before you even notice anything. You're, like, telling you, you know, Brown's gas was sprayed on the back of the neck for 15 minutes and on the pulse holders for 10 minutes. During the spraying, the back part of the neck was relaxing The disappearance of the headache was felt. After the spraying, the headache was disappeared. In addition, the dimness and redness in the bloodshot eyes were removed. Huh? $1.5 trillion pharmaceutical industry globally could be put out of business by something like this? Holy smokes, most of it would. This beats anything I know of. And on top of it, at least according to some, I know it's George Wiseman's testimony or whatever, or maybe it's not his testimony, I don't know where his research is, but he says that all the supplements that you take are far better absorbed when you're taking the Brown's gas water, drinking that, and also breathing the gas. There's so many testimonies on here. I didn't read this one. I mean, I went through 50 million, but female, age 47, symptoms: severe headache above 10 years, edema on the shoulder, neck, etc., stiffness in walking, arm raising, shoulder spinning due to severe pain. Treatment and effect. First time I'm reading this. Brown's gas was sprayed on the neck for 20 minutes. After 5 minutes after initiation of spraying, the dimness of the eyes was improved. When spraying was completed, the patient could gradually spin his neck. The head became clear and the headache disappeared. Brown's gas was sprayed on the shoulder and chest 5 times, 20 minutes for each. The patients experienced considerable alleviation of pain, lightness of the body, and free motion. And she had this for 10 freaking years. So this guy just has dim eyes when tired. No particular disease. Brown's gas was sprayed on the neck for 15 minutes. The dimness of the eyes started to disappear. Small characters at far distances started to be viewed. So you guys' vision went up better, supposedly. Anyway, eyesight was regained. I don't know. Well, Saint Susan with W ain't gonna let like this, so maybe this video might only be on freaking BitChute, but that's the only place my PayPal is, so it's not on freaking stupid YouTube, man, because I think YouTube, it's like Coca-Cola. It's gonna take people a while to freaking start changing brands. They will eventually. So, and I mean, I'm just passing on information here. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you I know what I'm doing. After reading all this stuff, I says, holy smokes, man. If it's that powerful that it works against all these bad things, and say you don't have something bad, and the thing is, it's not like you're taking a drug or a medicine. It's not a drug or a medicine. It's something I think is produced in your body. But your body is water, mostly water. So HHO is from H2O, but it's an electrical process that makes it. So I'm assuming your body probably makes HHO in it naturally at a very small level, like in the cells. So let's look at this one. I'm just curious myself. Female, age 45, left frozen shoulder, left head migraine. Treatment and effect. Brown's gas was sprayed on the left shoulder for 30 minutes. At 10 minutes after initiation of spraying, the left shoulder was relaxed. During the continued spraying, the migraine disappeared and the left head was relaxed. After 30 minutes after initiation of the spraying, the pain completely disappeared and the head became clear. At the next day of the treatment, the head became clear, the migraine disappeared, and the left shoulder was relaxed. At 3 days of the treatment, slight pain was felt, but the patient continued. It was improved by 70% or more. So even at 3 days later, the effects were still felt. Here's a guy who got age 59, gout, dark blue, swollen right foot. This is interesting. Let's see. Paralysis at the bottom of the foot. Severe gout, it's bad. Severe pain. Diabetic, peripheral neuropathy. Pain in the right shoulder. Difficult in arm spinning movement. Severe pain. Rheumatoid arthritis in both hands. Probably due to like sugar and stuff. Treatment and effect. Brown's gas was sprayed on the shoulder, cervical vertebrae, 5th and 6th cervical vertebrae for 25 minutes and 5 minutes respectively. During the spraying, the frozen shoulder completely disappeared. Hi, little friend. And also, finger pain in both hands disappeared and both hands were relaxed. Brown's gas was sprayed on top of the left foot. Hey, get out of there. For about 30 minutes. Hey, this is Feather. This is my girl. Come on, girlie. At 2 or 3 minutes after initiation, I thought it was him for a second. The son looks just like him. At 2 or 3 minutes after initiation of spraying, the swelling of the swollen top side of the foot subsided remarkably, and a dark blue skin color was also changed to normal skin color. The dark blue skin on his foot, with all the gout, changed to normal skin color. Huh? Damn. That's ridiculous. The severe pain was alleviated and the paralysis disappeared. Immediately after the spraying, the patient could rise from his seat and walk again without no pain. So this is why I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm taking the washcloth. I'm not spraying this stuff. Maybe I should get a Boss spray bottle. I'm just taking a washcloth, soaking it in that, and after, this thing runs a day. It's like super saturated with HHO, and then rubbing it all on your face and stuff like that. Your arms and the back of your neck. Wow. Here's a guy, 80 years old. Symptoms: herpes, shingles, severe pain like bee stinging, severe pain even when the hands or clothes are brushed against the pain region. Hard life due to continued pain for 3 years. Continued pain for 3 years, hard life. Treatment and effect: primarily, Brown's gas was sprayed on the back with pain, back where the pain was, for 40 minutes. The pain was alleviated by 70%. Secondarily, Brown's gas was sprayed on the chest for 30 minutes. The pain was remarkably alleviated. Brown's gas was again sprayed on the back. The pain was considerably alleviated, so little pain was felt as compared to the primary and secondary spraying. Next, Brown's gas was sprayed on the left chest. The right chest pain completely disappeared. The hands and feet became warm by improved circulation in the body. Further, unlike before the treatment, a light body condition was maintained. What do you mean by that? I guess I can read these forever and ever, man. But, it's like, I guess there are references in here. Just, I don't have the full document. I have most of it. I just took the parts where they had the testimonies. I think this was on Rex Research. I just never thought of doing it. I just thought breathe the gas and drink the water. I never thought, and I know there's topical application with, you use like a plastic bag, you put it around your arm or something like that, and you fill it up with gas. I never thought about just I just didn't think it would be that powerful. So holy smokes, man. Here's a guy, Parkinson's disease over 17 years, 67 years old, treatment. Brown's gas was 30 times total sprayed on the affected regions for 27 days, ranging from June 15, 2004 to July 11, 2004. The treatment with Brown's gas was performed together with drug intake. Okay, so he's taking something else besides that. As a result, initial and primary symptoms of the Parkinson's disease and secondary symptoms, including complications, could be cured. In this regard, it was judged that the patient could have a normal life. Effects. There's the effects. Following post-treatment symptoms in the patient were provided based upon subjective symptoms of the patient. Reduction in the number of drug intake and dosage. So he had to take less Parkinson's drugs. Reduction from 6 times to 3 to 4 times. Improvement in slow motion. Bradykinesia, slow motion. Improvement in stiffness. Pain in the neck, shoulder, joints disappeared and were relaxed. Improvement in walking disorder. The maximum therapeutic effect was that the patient was restored to normal condition so that he could jump about. Whoa! Improvement in the sense of equilibrium, no falling down when walking. Clear and bright face, loud voice, and clear pronunciation. Improvement in swallowing, tongue on neck or muscles were activated. Improvement in saliva swallowing, the autonomic nerve was recovered and the neck muscle was activated. Recovery of the disorder of urination. Urination color was normal and the disorder of urination was remarkably improved. Constipation alleviation. The motion of intestinal tract was remarkably improved, even though there was a difference in the degree of motion of the intestinal tract according to the type of food. Sexual dysfunction recovery. I'll elaborate on that. Improvement in eyesight. Eyesight was regained so that reading of small characters was possible. Removal of perspiration, much sweating on the upper part of the body was improved. Recovery of dementia disorder, the failure of memory, was improved. So removal of depression, good feeling, a good feeling. Recovery of disorder of food sensation, the sensation of the right foot was recovered also. Sound sleeping, sleeping for 6 to 9 hours. Headache removal, clear and light head. Recovery of a sense of taste, good appetite, and gain weight. So, anyway. However, some diseases with a long onset period were remarkably improved by repeated treatment with Brown's gas. Even if you had a disease for a lot of years, this thing it works pretty well. It's worth trying because it doesn't hurt. That's the thing. It can't hurt. It's just freaking HHO, man. Just don't want matches near it. So, wow, this is amazing. What do you think about that, huh? So again, if you want to go over to BitChute, I'm over here. You just look for Synergy 7. I get the screen dark on this, but usually it's a white screen, whatever. So that's the PayPal button there if you want to do that. But this is just another stupid, simple thing. It's like if you got this machine, do this too. Do the washcloth with the water. Get a spray bottle, and spray it all on your body and stuff, around your head and stuff. It's like, you can't beat this, man. This is, I don't know. Like I said, I'd rather have this than free access to 12 doctors and all the pharmaceuticals in the world. I'd rather have this. I mean, I don't know exactly what this thing can do, but they can do a lot and it does no harm.